Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kickoff Discussion podcast. Well, France are out and Spain are in the final of the Euro 2024 tournament. I've said it before, the way Spain are playing, I don't think any team will be able to stop them. Not even England or Netherlands could stop them the way they are playing. But football is quite funny and dynamic. Anything can happen, and it's a final. Any team they meet, either Netherlands or England in the final, anything can happen. But with what I'm saying, with what they are playing, I don't think neither of the two can actually stop them. I don't think so. Because this Spain team, I've said it before, they play the best football in this tournament so far. They are the best team in this tournament, and it's quite obvious with the way they've been playing from the group stage up to the knockout phases. Just as you might think maybe a team will stop them, at the snap of a finger, they've already turned the tide, and that was exactly what happened today. When France are leading 1-0 up, I thought maybe the game would be a bit difficult for them with how Spain, with how France approached the game. However, just a couple of minutes, they are already 2-1 up. In the first 30 minutes of the game, the three goals of the game has already been scored, and it was just France just labored throughout the game, and they find it very very difficult to score against Spain after Spain had conceded that only goal in that game. So for me, the France forwards, their front line, they didn't do enough from my own perspective because you cannot have Kylian Mbappe, you have Ousmane Dembele on either flank, and Kolo Muani top, led the line, and you could not even bring anything out. But with the way Spain played, with the way they approached the game, they made it very very difficult for Spain to play. And how did Spain achieve this feat? Whenever they lose the ball, they have all their players behind the ball to defend, and as soon as they gain possession of the ball, they stick to their plan, and they didn't put the ball away, or maybe they play the ball away hastily. They start building. You may see someone just France um running into France half with the ball. At the end of the day, they will cross back and they will start building again. And that is beauty of how Spain approach their game and how Spain has been playing since the beginning of this tournament. And it's quite astonishing because I don't know, their strategy is so unique, and they stuck to that strategy ever since they start this tournament. I've spoke about their tactics and game plan like twice in this tournament, and they still stuck with the same tactics today. The chemistry between Cucurella and Nico Williams is so unique that from their side alone, they've created loads and loads of chances, and they cause problem to any team that they played against. If you watch how Cucurella plays, sometimes you see him do on the lapping run. You see him invert into the edge of the box, and he do that on the lapping run into the half space just to create problems for any team they play against, and that created loads of chances for Spain, and they were able to run over any defense they play against in this tournament so far. And I think, from my perspective, I said it before in the beginning of this video, that I don't think neither Spain, neither Netherlands or England can stop them in the final. But I said it before, football is quite dynamic and anything can happen. Let's wait and see what happens. And Lamine Yamal, I don't know what planet this boy comes from. He has been tearing up defenses at the highest level at just 16 years of age. that boy is something else, and I don't know what else I could say about this boy because it's just so outstanding. The way he play the game is just so beautiful and unique, and I don't know, I don't know players of his age that is doing what he's doing at the highest level. I do not know who I can compare him to at this point in time. And now that the Golden Boy trophy is up for grabs, I don't see anybody competing with Lamine Yamal. And I think, from my perspective, I think he will be the one to win it. And in this game, he is the man of the match because he was just all over the place. He tormented the France defense throughout the game. I was just in fact, I was so entertained. I would say I was so entertained because anytime I watch Spain play, I am so delighted. I'm always entertained with the way they play and with the way they approach the game. And France, on the other hand, I would say they were so fortunate to be in the semi-final because they have not been convincing since the beginning of the tournament, and they've not done enough from my own perspective. They've not done enough. They were here because of some individual brilliances, like the likes of N'Golo Kante, who is in their midfield, and some other players who has contributed to their progress so far. And I think if Kante had not been in their midfield, I don't think they will come this far. That is what I feel, and that's my own perspective. I don't think they will have come this far. And his contribution was so enormous that he won man of the match like twice in this tournament in that team at 33 or 34 years of age. Like, this guy is just so important to this friendship, and it's quite obvious in how in what he's doing in that team. So I think N'Golo Kante, like, is just the guy for me for France in this tournament. If I'm to pick a player, an outstanding player for France, and player who has contributed to their progress so far, I think I'll pick N'Golo Kante, and followed by William Saliba, because Saliba has been an outstanding addition, an outstanding performer for France since the beginning of the tournament. He came into the tournament as a bench option, and he worked out as an hero for me, as an hero. So these are the individual brilliances that brought France this far in this tournament, and I think today Spain are just too good for them, and that is quite obvious in how they play, because their front line didn't do enough. As I said earlier, they did not do enough. They did not do enough, and they were not convincing because their star man Kylian Mbappe has not been in his best shape since the beginning of this tournament. And if he had been in his top shape, I think his contribution would have been felt more than what he gave to the squad. And for me, I think he's dragging the team down because he is the captain of the team, and sometimes the manager find it very difficult to pull him out of the team. And I think if the manager had sacrificed, and he has sacrificed to bring him out and put in a better option, I think they may have a chance to equalize or maybe take this game into extra time from with the way they play. But it is what it is. They're out, and Spain is in the final. So let me know what you think about the performance, about Spain's performance in this tournament. And do you think England or Netherlands will stop Spain? And do you think Spain will win this Euro? For me personally, I think Spain will win. Let me know your thoughts in the comment, and I will see you in another episode. And bye for now.